Scripture tells us that we'll be made rich in every way so that you can be generous on every occasion. And through us, your generosity will result in thanksgiving to God. We read that in 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 11. You know, before we go too far with this, I really want you to prosper in this framework of generosity. You know, it doesn't mean that we all come to Jesus and get rich. Generosity is not only about money. Thoughts often jump immediately to money, and that's not what God's talking about. He wants us to have a generous spirit. Living generously encompasses all the aspects of life, all the aspects of giving. 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verses 8 through 11 tells us we are part of this body that God put together, and He wants us to use our gifts to bless others. But notice this, He doesn't limit this to finances. Verse 8 tells us that in all things, in all times, having all that you need, you will abound in every good work. Verse 11 goes on to talk about made rich in every way. That's not just talking about money, my friend. It is a way of life. Peter wrote that we are to use whatever gifts we have been given to serve others. That's generosity. That's living generously. Whatever resources God has given you, He has given those to you so that you can be generous and help others. That's how the body works. That's how the kingdom is expanded. So don't just think about money when you talk about generosity. I want you to think about a way of life. It may be a smile, it may be a cup of cold water, whatever it is, be generous and allow God to use that generosity to touch others.
How we do on the job with family, friends, depends on our character. Improve your company or group in 48 ways with Lodestar Guidance. LodestarGuidance.com.